going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith. And if you've been following the channel for a while, following the show for a while, you guys know that this time of year, when college football season is starting to wrap up, we bring on nothing but home run hitters, folks. Folks, I bring on UTSA legendary quarterback, and I don't say that lightly. He's not only a legend for what he's done, but for the records he has broken. Whoever's the quarterback next year is going to have very big shoes to fill. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take and welcome 2024 NFL draft prospect, UTSA quarterback, Frank Harris. Frank, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Super happy to have you on the show. Remind at this point of the season, man, how's things going?
Yeah, I am pretty busy during season, but I don't really get caught up into all that. I'm just trying to keep the main thing, go out there and practice, play football, and come home and just chill.
I feel it, man. Hey, that's what Coach Prime says, the main thing, you know?
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. Dude, I'm a huge fan of you, man. I've known about you for years now, following you for quite some time. And just to see all the things that are happening at UTSA and the amount of players are now going to the NFL. When people say UTSA, you know, it's not above anybody's joke. And that's because of you, man. You've put that program on the map, you and Coach Traylor. That being said, man, you know, the NFL draft, we're probably 6 months away from it. You still got a few more games left in the season. Man, your offense had over 500 yards last Friday, so congratulations. What are some things you're doing right now to get ready for the next level, the NFL?
Honestly, I'm not even looking at it just yet. I'm trying to finish the season out strong. Really just focus on that and just trying to be there for my teammates and make sure they have my best foot forward for the last couple of games this season, and when season's over with, I'm also looking into all that kind of stuff.
Excellent, man. That sounds like a plan. Now, you guys have a big game coming up this weekend, man. Y'all crushed hand over fist USF. I mean, you guys came, saw, and conquered. What was the emotion like? What was the emotion like in the locker room after that victory?
Well, it was the last home game, so I kind of stayed out there pretty long, talking to all the fans, doing all that kind of stuff. So the time I got in the locker room, everybody was pretty gone, so I didn't really get to see any of the expressions. But if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure everybody was excited. You know, going into the new conference, that was a new opponent. We've never played them before. Yeah. And they're a great team. And going out victorious, winning the last time, playing at the Alamo Dome, you know, this season, and for the seniors like myself, playing at the last time at the Alamo Dome ever, so it meant a lot, and it was special to me and all the other seniors. And you know, we're just excited to where this program is going to end up.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the program is just heading in an amazing direction, man. And then I also want to talk about your journey too, man. Like you've played against some tough guys in practice, Marcus Davenport, Tyreek Woolen, and even currently you have a guy who could practically teleport anywhere on the field, Rashad Wisdom. In past few years, what is it like been playing up against those guys in practice?
You know, it just makes you better. You know, I played against Marcus my true freshman year. Kev Strong Jr., he played with the Cardinals right now. He plays defensive tackle. We played against great talent each and every day. So it just makes you a lot better as a quarterback and as a person. And, you know, if you go out there and be successful against those guys, it makes your job a lot easier when you play against an opponent. Because you see the defense each and every week. I mean, those guys are very talented, and it just makes you better.
Absolutely. I wanted to ask you, man, because like you are like the perfect quarterback, right? There's that scrambling aspect, but you're like a true pocket QB. Like you're accurate, you're a gunslinger, you're just a fun quarterback to watch, but you're a true leader, and you could see that even just watching you from the stands. I want to ask you, what are some misconceptions that people have about you as a quarterback that maybe you may want to clear up?
I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people always say I'm not accurate. I can't throw the ball. I can just run the ball. I'm too short. I don't have a strong enough arm. You just always hear all these kind of things. But I've been having to deal with that, you know, my whole life, whether I was told I wouldn't play college quarterback because of all those things. And I'm doing it now, just saying I'm not good enough to play at the big stage. You just hear a lot of things like that. But if you just believe in the person that you are, believe in God, and let everything else take care of itself. Everybody always will say something about you negatively. No matter what you do, I mean, look at LeBron James. To me, he's the greatest player to play, and he can do whatever he wants, and somebody's always going to bash him. So I just got to put that into perspective, that no matter what I do, somebody's gonna say something negative. So I don't listen to what nobody else has to say. As long as my coach staff believes in me, my teammates believe in me. I mean, that's all I care about.
Amen. Amen, dude. I say it loud for the people in the back, man. I love it. And you mentioned something that really stood out to me. God. What does your faith taking mean to you, man?
You know, growing up, went to church all the time, battled through a lot of adversity. Then finally realizing that God does everything for a reason. And at the time, you know, I didn't really understood. I really didn't understand what was going on, why this stuff kept happening to me. Then as you get older, you start to realize like God was doing that so he could put you in this position. And looking back at it now, I mean, he did everything for a reason. I'm reaping the benefits now. So now if something bad happens or something doesn't go my way, I just put my faith in God and know that whatever he's doing is for a bigger purpose and not try to question him.
Yeah, amen. Absolutely, absolutely, man. And trusting in God, whether you're a football player or you're a cashier at HEB, you know what I mean? Like it's seeing less and less God in the world, man, and the trust in God, man. That's huge. I just wanted to point that out, man. I thought that was pretty dope that you had said that. And you're from Converse, Texas. For those who don't know, that's the greater San Antonio area. What were some quarterbacks that you perhaps modeled your game after growing up, or maybe even model your game after today?
You know, growing up, I was a big UT fan. I could recite the whole 2006 Rose Bowl game with Vince Young and Reggie Bush. Um, I just love Vince Young. I just love his style of play, how he played the game, and then of course Michael Vick. He just changed the whole dynamic of it. So he's the reason why I wore number 7 growing up. I mean, I was left-handed, and he was really one of the first quarterbacks to make it okay to run the ball and play, that style of football, not your typical style quarterback. And that's kind of how my style was to begin with. And seeing him go out there and be successful like he was just gave me a lot more confidence. Just to say, hey, he's done it at the highest level. My style of play is similar to his. We're not your typical, watch his film for his footwork or for his fundamentals. It's kind of just like, hey, he's a baller. He plays football. He's a winner. He's gonna make something happen when something breaks down.
Yeah.
And that's just how I play the game. And Coach Trailer and the coach staff just does a great job allowing me to just go out there and just play how I play.
Man, I love it. I love it, man. It was so cool watching you play the past few years, but to see it in person last Saturday was amazing. There was a play where you were doing a rollout on the left-hand side of the field and 2 defenders. And I don't know if you put olive oil on you, but you slipped right in between them. They both missed you. And they were making tackles all night. These weren't scrubs. They had some good players on their defense, I saw. And then you made the play. Man, that was amazing. You can't coach that. You can't do it, man. And you mentioned Vince Young, man. I'm a huge Vince Young fan. To see him take apart possibly one of the greatest college football teams in USC in that Rose Bowl, man, it's nothing like it, man.
Yeah.
That being said, and when it comes to your game, are there any parts of your game that you're currently working on that maybe you're actually crushing and you're doing pretty good at, but maybe some parts of your game that you're trying to take to the next level may work on after this offseason?
Just it's always something to work at, especially at the quarterback position. Like learning when I'm hot, changing the protections, dissecting the coverage a little quicker, changing the play call when I know they're in a certain coverage, working on my accuracy, staying in the pocket a little more, having calm feet, all those things that you just want to just keep working at. And
Yeah.
sometimes you feel like you're getting better at it, and then you'll see on film. Like last game, I left the pocket too quick, like I think 2 or 3 times, and it's just like for what? Um, that's something that you got to just keep working at. Sit in the pocket, trusting your protection, trusting the play call, and just sitting back there and throwing a strike or making something happen, but not leaving the pocket too early. So just stuff like that. You watch film. It's always stuff to work on, and I know I don't know it all, and I'm willing to learn, and um, I'm just ready to just keep learning and keep progressing.
When it comes to learning, what are some things that are important to you on your next NFL team that you're going to be on that you're hoping that day one that that'll probably make it easier for the transition?
Helping me learn. I'm a visual learner, so I'm gonna work hard on whatever it is, just to understand whatever concept it is, and learn the culture and all those things. Hard worker, and just really and just embrace just who I am, as a person, as a football player.
I love it. I love it. And then one of my last questions today, and my favorite question to take and ask: What's something you want NFL teams to know about you? And you know they do a lot of research out there. You watch interviews like this. What's something you want NFL teams to know about you that perhaps they may not know already?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're gonna, no matter what I say, they're gonna make their decision off of what they want to know and what they want to are willing to know. So
Yeah.
I don't really say too much about that, because at the end of the day, like I said, I can tell them, I can say one thing and they can say something completely different. So I just let God take care of all that, and it'll play itself out.
And last question of the day. Draft day comes, you're selected, whether you're a day 1, 2, or 3 pick, or UDFA, wherever the chips may land, right? What are some of your goals? Day 1, you walk into that locker room. What are some of your goals your first year in the NFL?
That'd be like a surreal moment for me, honestly. Just getting drafted would be a goal. I can't even look at walking in the locker room. I just get my name called or getting a phone call would kind of be the icing on the cake, honestly.
Yeah.
That'll just mean the world to me. All the work that you put in as a little kid, trying to get to that moment to actually get an opportunity, that'll just mean everything to me and my family. So I would just say before getting to the locker room, just getting a phone call would just mean the world.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been no NFL draft. I'll be crying right along with the players on my couch, man. I'll be so happy. And your story's so heartwarming, man. Like, you're a Texas guy, you grow up and then you crush. You have this amazing career at UTSA, man. That being said, looking back on everything in retrospect, and any regrets at all, man?
No regrets at all. I had lots of surgeries. Like I said, God does everything for a reason. And I'm a firm believer that I wouldn't be the person I am today if I had to go through those hardships. Yeah. Just cherish it a lot more, when stuff starts going your way. So definitely wouldn't change anything at all. It all played out in God's hands. And I'm just blessed to be here.
Amen. Well, Frank, man, I want to thank you so much for taking time to come on the show here today. Ladies and gentlemen, follow this story. Frank Harris. Y'all know I don't bring bad players on this show, man. He's amazing to watch on film and an even better person to meet in person. So, Frank, thank you so much. I'm gonna have all his social media stuff down below. Frank, before we end the interview, man, any shout outs?
Big shout out to Israel for setting it up.
Yes, sir. You got it, man. Well, Frank, thank you so much. God bless you guys. Comment below. Let me know how this interview made you feel, and we'll catch you guys next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith.
Turn 100 for the touchdown, king crown, gain inside, leading your town, hit you faster than the sound, bad boy, throw it down, yeah, I'm ill, not my will, don't cop a fill the house, listen to the roaring crowd, drop a like, calm it down, Heisman, all the haters mouth, superhero hit them, wow, packing more action than bing, boom, bam, pow, touchdown for the win, we live, subscribe right now.
Thanks for watching another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where I cover all 32 NFL teams plus NFL exclusive interviews. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for the alerts, comment below, and we'll catch you next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith.